Can you put smaller tires on a lifted truck? Yes, you can put smaller tires on a lifted truck, but it's not usually recommended unless you have a specific reason for it. Here's why. Impact on appearance. One of the reasons people lift their trucks in the first place is for the visual appeal. A lifted truck with smaller tires might look a bit odd. The proportions will be off, making the truck look unbalanced. But if aesthetics aren't your primary concern, this might not be a big deal for you. Performance and handling smaller tires might give you a bit better fuel economy, and they can make the truck feel more nimble. However, you might also have to deal with a rougher ride, as the extra lift without the corresponding tire size can alter the suspension dynamics negatively. The truck's center of gravity is already higher because of the lift, and putting smaller tires on won't lower it. This makes the vehicle more prone to tipping over, especially when making sharp turns or during off-roading. Speedometer and odometer. Your truck's speedometer and odometer are calibrated for a specific tire size. When you change the size, these measurements can become inaccurate. Smaller tires will make your speedometer read faster than you are actually going, which can be a real issue when you're trying to obey speed limits. Off-roading capability. A lift is typically done to improve off-roading capability, which larger tires help with by providing better ground clearance and traction. Smaller tires negate some of these benefits, so think twice if you plan to do a lot of off-roading. Fender well and clearance. It's also worth noting that the fender wells might look particularly spacious with smaller tires. This might expose parts of the undercarriage, which is something you generally avoid. Legal regulations check local regulations. Some states have laws about tire size in relation to the body of the vehicle, so make sure you aren't inadvertently making your vehicle illegal for road use. So, sure, you can go with smaller tires on a lifted truck, but be aware of the trade-offs you'll be making in terms of performance, safety, and aesthetics. If you're in Portland and planning to make such modifications, consider the driving conditions and terrains you'll be dealing with. The rainy and often slick conditions might not be ideal for a lifted truck with smaller tires, affecting your grip and control. Ultimately, it's your truck and your call. Just make sure you weigh all these factors before making a decision.